Hello and welcome back to Tutorial Tuesdays with Thomas. I'm Thomas, and if anybody's there, if you could say hello in the comments, that would help a lot. We'll be here at 11 AM every Tuesday for a while to help you get to grips with new smart home and voice assistant technologies. As a warning, we'll probably be saying Alexa a few times throughout this session, so feel free to mute the microphone on your device if you have one. This week we'll be looking at video calling using your Echo Show device. Last week we covered the basics of how to set up a new Echo Show device for yourself or a loved one, or maybe someone in your community. If anyone needs a recap on any of the technical details, just let us know in the comments, or if you missed it, you can watch it back here on Facebook or over on our YouTube channel, which we'll pop a link to in the comments.
Welcome everyone, I'm Caroline. We hope you enjoyed the session last week and learning all about how to set up your new video voice assistant, and I'm sure you've had a lot of fun trying out some of the features and different commands. It would be great for people joining this session or watching it back afterwards to let us know what they would like to get out of the sessions. You can do this in the chat here live or in the comments below if you're watching the recording. Perhaps you're worried about the well-being of a loved one. Do you want to get more time back by getting a bit more organised with shopping and to-do lists? I know that's one of my favourite features. Perhaps you'd like your home to be more energy efficient. Smart homes and voice assistants, they can do all of this and more. But we know it can be daunting for people as there's so much choice in the number of devices and different brands, and you might feel overwhelmed by it. So what we're here to do is help you get the best out of your home environment to meet your needs and budget. And since we can't do this in person at the moment, and we know that there's so many people out there that could benefit from our support and advice, that's why we decided that we would launch these tutorials. We've also made some updates to our website where you can find useful technical guidance, blog posts, things that will help you get started and troubleshoot any issues that you have. We want to be able to make this technology accessible to as wide a range of people as possible, regardless of technical ability, age or finances, because we really, really believe that technologies like this have the power to transform lives, and especially for the vulnerable in our society. Our mission is to create a world where smart meets kind. So if you're watching this tutorial, please know how much that this means to us for you to join us on this journey. And we hope that by sharing our knowledge and boosting your confidence with technology, that you can share this kindness with others. So Thomas is here today to help us with the technology. This is Tutorial Tuesday with Thomas if you've joined us, and we're here every Tuesday at 11 o'clock. Guiding you through the different aspects of smart home and voice assistant technology. By the end of this tutorial, we hope you feel more confident about using these devices and can get started with some of the basic functions and commands. But know that we are always here to help you if you do need some follow-up support. There are loads of ways that you can get in touch, but the main two are through our Facebook page here or our website, which is www.tltechsmart.com.
Each week we'll cover a different aspect of the smart home, building on our suite of help guides, focusing on answering your questions and helping you set up and troubleshoot your homes with new smart home technology and voice assistant devices. We'd like these sessions to be interactive. Please add comments, questions, just say hello in the comments so we can know that somebody's watching. If we're not able to cover the details that you need in this session, we can arrange to cover it in a future session, or you can get in touch through our social media or website for further support. If there's any questions not related to this topic, we'll try and cover them at the end once we've gone through the guide.
Yep,
And that's
so
it.
as we said, we're going to go through how to make video calls today with your Amazon Alexa Show device. And this follows on from our previous video about how to complete your setup. So we're going to go through some of the basics, how to set up your address book with your contacts and things, and we'll go through live how to make a call. These are such great devices because they're so versatile, and as well as providing these essential communication links, you can play music, watch videos, listen to the radio, get news updates, and even use it as a digital photo frame and calendar for reminders. As I said, my favourite feature is to-do lists and shopping, which you'll know I am Mrs. Organised, so it really, really does help me to manage my time better. And we also, as a family, like to use it as an intercom between rooms so that we can talk to the children. And we also use it within our home to control the smart home functions such as heating and lighting. So hopefully over the weeks we'll be able to show you a bit more of this functionality, and maybe eventually we'll maybe do a little bit of a tour of some of the things within our own home.
Maybe. Right, say hello to Jamie and Phyllis. Thank you for saying hello, and thank you for being here. So this guide that we're going to run through today is the same for any of the Alexa Show or Spot devices with a screen. I'll be using an Echo Show for my demonstration today. It's working. It's Alexa Show 8. All of the guides that we cover in our tutorials are available as written instructions on the help section of our website, and the videos are available on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, which we'll post links to in the comments and descriptions. You can use this guide to assist someone else to set up video calling or an Echo Show, perhaps a family member, a neighbour, and either by completing the initial setup for them before giving the device to them, or by taking them through it over the phone. Welcome if anybody has just joined. We'll get right into the guide, and hopefully I won't go through it too fast. Already see if I accidentally put in some numbers I shouldn't. Right, so as it says here, the guide's prepared to help you get started and make your first video call using your Amazon Alexa device. The requirements: you'll obviously need an Echo device with a screen to do video calling, whether it's the Spot, small round screen, the Echo Show, the large screen, the smaller 5-inch Echo Show 5, the 8-inch Echo Show 8, and you can even do it on one of the Fire tablets with the app Alexa part installed. You'll also need to have the Alexa app on a mobile phone, so that you can add contacts to the device and contact details for someone with one of the above devices, or even just the Alexa app on their phone. You can make and receive video calls through your phone as long as it has a camera. So contacts need to be added in the Alexa app, which runs on your mobile phone. And there's my phone there. So what you need to do is open the Alexa app, select the contact symbol down at the bottom, and in the contacts screen, so select the communicate, and then in the contacts, which is the little person up in the right hand corner, you click that. You can see the contacts you already have. Click on the 3 dots in the top right. That brings you to a screen to allow you to add contacts, block contacts, import contacts, decide what access the contacts have, etc. So if you click on add contact, you can type in their name. Yeah, I've already got Caroline, but I'll type in Caroline again. Name, surname. You can add nicknames, relationship. You'll need to add their mobile phone number, etc. And then once finished, click on save. And then that will appear back in your contacts list. Nope, the screen. From there, that's already in your contacts list. So now you can place a video call through Alexa. Again, you can use the app to place the video call, or on a device with a camera, such as the Echo Show. So if you can use the Echo Show, I'll show you it on there first. And you can do it through voice commands, or you can swipe in from the right hand side of the screen. I think my finger's a bit sweaty. Swipe in from the right hand side of the screen. You see you get the communicate option. If you click on that, you see you get the options to drop in, announce, call, message, show contacts. Click on call. That's because we've got two of us set up here. So call from me. You can call any of your devices, or you can call someone from your contacts. So I will try calling Caroline now.
Calling Caroline Lawrenson's Alexa devices.
And it comes up with the video off, so you can push video on. And there she is.
Hey! Hi, this is our kitchen. How's everyone doing?
And so there's Caroline. It's as simple as that. So I'll end this and then I'll show you how to do it using voice commands to do the same thing. So you can simply say, Alexa, video call Caroline Lawrenson.
Calling Caroline Lawrenson's Alexa devices from Thomas. Thomas Lawrenson would like to...
Hi, and there she is again. Yeah. So there you go. Simple as that. So I'll go through a bit more of the guide now and show you how that works. So you can do it as well on the app itself. If you don't have a device but someone you'd like to talk to or see has a device, you can go back to the beginning to show you it. So if you go into the Alexa app, click on communicate at the bottom again, click on call. You can search for a person. I've only got 2 contacts at the minute. You can then click on the contact. You get the option whether you want to just do an audio call or a video call. If you click on video call, sorry.
Are you calling me again?
Thomas Lawrenson would like to talk.
And when she gets through to the other room, hello again. And there you go. Right. And it's as simple as that to place the video call. Keep going back to the top when I do this. So I think I might have gone through that in a different order from in the guide. But you get the idea. You can do it either from the app or the device itself. And to end the call, you can either say Alexa end call, or you can push the red button on the screen, whether it's on the mobile or on the screen of the device you're using. If the video is not visible from you, there's normally a button, as you saw on the screen there, that to turn the camera on and off, so you can click that on the screen. And if you can't see the other person, you can explain to them about the button on the screen. So if they touch the screen, it should pop up and they can turn on their camera. Some of the newer Echo Show devices have a slider on top which blocks off the camera, which if that's covered, obviously you won't be able to see. So that's worth keeping in mind in case that doesn't work. And if Alexa says, I don't know which contact you mean, it normally means that there's more than one contact in the list with the same or very similar name. So you can manually scroll into the contacts list and select the person that you want to talk to. I think that is the guide. Is there any specific questions anyone's got on this topic? I know it's quite quick today, but it's something that's worth trying to get right, because this is one of the most useful features of these devices, and why we're really keen on getting them into people's homes, especially in isolation, so that they can have some video contact and face-to-face.
So we don't have any questions come up here, but one thing that I was thinking about that we covered, I guess, last week and a little bit this week was just around the contacts. And we know that sometimes Alexa can be, she can get a little bit confused, as we were saying, with names that are similar. So if you had more than one Caroline in your, oh, she's listening to me in the kitchen. I was talking too loud. So if you have more than one contact with the same name, we really would advise you in customizing your address book to make sure that you don't have unnecessary contacts. So if it is for a loved one, rather than importing the full address book, which you can do when you set up the device, we actually would recommend putting in the contacts manually to make them as clear as possible when you're using the voice instructions. So yeah, it's not really a question, but I guess just thinking about going back to the original setup and how you manage your contacts, it is really important, just because with the address book you can get some confusion around which person is to be called.
Thank you. Nope. I will get the hang of this buttons on my stream. So if there's anybody joining us late, you can say hello or ask any questions. Please also take time to head over to the TL Tech Smart website and have a look at our services, blogs and the user guides in the help section. There are also affiliate links in the product section on the website. Some items we have purchased from Amazon in the past are on there, and if you see anything there that you need or would like, purchasing through our affiliate links doesn't cost you any extra, but might help support these tutorials a little bit.
Awesome. So thank you to Thomas and to everyone who has joined us and everyone who potentially is going to watch this video and get some value from it. You should now have a better understanding of how to make video calls with your Amazon Alexa voice assistant and how to set it up for yourself or a loved one. If you do require any additional support, then let us know, because we can set up perhaps a separate one-to-one session, and we were considering potentially doing small group sessions with people who are maybe needing similar support. So things like maybe using Zoom or a video conference facility where we would only have 2 or 3 people on the call, where we could run through this and it would be much more bespoke to your needs. I think that the only other thing that I wanted to kind of emphasize was how we're really passionate about being creative with technology and helping people to tailor what they need to suit their home environment and budgets. Our approach is very user-centered, and usually we would take a lot of time to get to know our customers. And like I was saying before, it's difficult for us because we can't do that now. And so what we've been doing in the meantime is been doing a lot of research and testing of devices to find out what works in different situations, and looking at how we can better customise and integrate devices and improve how they function. So a key thing within the voice assistants is what we call skills. So skills are like an app for your mobile phone. And what skills can do for Alexa is give her a new functionality. And we're really excited because we have a new data scientist joining our team this week. And she's going to be helping to support us develop some of our ideas around what we might be able to do to make the voice assistant even more tailored to people's needs, especially people who are maybe shielding or in isolation, to give them much better support and better connectivity with their families and carers. And as I was saying, we take a very user-centred approach to what we do, so we may be asking you for support in developing this also, to get some user input, to understand your needs better and input to the design. But we'll update you more on this as the weeks go on into the summer, and as I say, keep you updated. So I think next week, yes, we'll give you an update for next week. We understand that sometimes there can be some issues with how Alexa operates and you might need to reset your device. Sometimes that can be for reasons like we were describing with the address book. So sometimes the easiest way to rejig your address book is actually to reset the device and then start again from scratch. So we'll show you how to do that on your device, or indeed for someone else, so a loved one or a neighbour or somebody within your community. We'd really love to hear your feedback on these sessions, and the help guides on our website as well. If you've been using them, it would be lovely to hear your experiences. What did you like? What did you not like? What would you like to see more of or less of? And the pace of how we go through things as well. Would you prefer to see it done in a different way or a little bit more slowly? And then finally, if you like this video, please subscribe, follow us on our social media, and share it, please. If there's anyone that you know of that might benefit from this resource and our videos, then please share it as widely as possible.
And again, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you back here next week when we're going through how to do a little bit of troubleshooting and reset your Alexa Show device, or any Alexa device, I believe, or how to assist another person to reset their device. Another reason for having to do a factory reset is if you're selling or giving away the device and you want it wiped of all your personal information, then you can do the factory reset. That can be good if you're upgrading to a new device or have decided you don't need them or don't like them anymore. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Again, we'd really love to hear your feedback on these sessions and the help guides on the website. What you liked, what you didn't like, what we're doing good, what we're doing bad, that types of things. And especially how the pace was. Hopefully the sound is better this week with a new microphone.
Yeah, perfect.
And there's no comments.
So yeah, last thing was we'd mentioned our YouTube channel. We will edit the video after this and pop it onto the YouTube channel. On there will also be the closed captioning, so if there is anyone who has specific accessibility requirements, or perhaps the sound still isn't quite coming through right, then the captions will be on there. But yeah, just please use the resources, give us some feedback. We're always open to improving and taking on board your comments, because it's so valuable to us and it will mean that we can help people more. So fantastic.
And again, the main purpose for this is to try and help people that are isolated, that are vulnerable, to help them feel more connected and to be able to face-to-face chat with them, especially at this time during the pandemic, but even in the future when they're maybe not so mobile, can't get out as much, or you can't get to see them as much as you would like, a device like this would mean that you could at least video call them and see them every day or however often need be. And they're very useful as well if someone has a fall. Rather than trying to get to a phone, they can shout from where they've fallen and just say, Alexa, call whoever.
Yeah, because our hours heard us in the kitchen.
What type of device do you want to phone?
Cancel. And
Cancelling.
thank you. And hopefully we'll see you again next week. Thanks a lot for watching.
Stay safe, everyone.